You're new.
You're new, we're here. How are you all doing? Now, obviously, we've got a range of products to show you today. The best of the best, should I say, in stain removing. It's our BLUEMAGIC family, and fantastic cleaning paste as well. The newest kid on the block for your cleaning. We've also got the PINKMAGIC, the antibacterial wonder that is PINKMAGIC, and we've got a little bit of Autocare screen wash, and we've also got a little bit of Monster Grip glue. So it's all to come today. Right, shall we get started with our concentration? So,
Yep.
let's have a little look. This is obviously the original. It's the OG. It's our BLUEMAGIC concentrate. Now you can get this in mainly two different formats. You can get it with your single bottle of concentrate, which is 500 ml. Now that fills our refillable bottle up to 50 times. You get your refill bottle, you get your trigger spray nozzle, and you also get your measuring cap, which gives you the little dilution rates. Now I know you're going to get the instructions. Those instructions are somehow going to make it to the bin. And that's okay, because you've got your dilution rate. Do you want to just show that there?
Yeah.
Just to show you on the bottle, you've got your
You can all see my stunning nails as well.
You can see the dilution rates on the bottles from mild all the way to your heavy duty stains. So that's there, ready to go if you ever forget. I do think the more you use it, the more you'll get used to it. And then obviously you'll use your cap, or you'll just fill it from, you eyeball it. Now, we always recommend using the cap. With your concentrate, this has been going 40 years. I mean, the team here, their family-run business, it is absolutely incredible. They're all lovely, and they really pride themselves in what they do. And it's been going 40 years. Over 2 million people have bought and loved BLUEMAGIC. I mean, that speaks volumes, doesn't it? But with your concentration, obviously, I always put ours, I look at mine, we have ours at home in the cupboard under the sink. It replaces the majority of our bottles that are under the sink. It's that phenomenal. We have, I was saying this earlier, we have cream carpets, and we also have sofas. Why? Because we're silly. No, but it's because we had 2 dogs as well.
We wanted to test how good they work. Literally.
We got the cream sofas, we got the cream carpets because it matched our room at the time. But we also have BLUEMAGIC on hand. Obviously, the first time that we get it, Lan's parents come over. Andy sits on the sofa and spills coffee over it. And I go, do you know what, guys, fine. I literally blot it, and then I get my BLUEMAGIC, it's gone. Nobody would even know. If you are, now BLUEMAGIC obviously takes out the majority of stains. If you're trying out BLUEMAGIC, always patch test, that's what I say. Don't patch test it in the middle of the room or in the middle of your sofa. Patch it in a little conspicuous place that nobody can see. It has no caustics, it has no bleaches, it has no solvents. So it's not going to bleach your furniture, it's not going to bleach your carpet, but always test just to make sure. Now with these, it takes out your tough stains, and I'm going to show you that. So we've already got one pretty much pre-made here, and I've got it on the heavy duty because we're going to be showing you stains like your red wine, we're going to be showing you stains like beetroot, we're going to be showing you stains like tomato ketchup, we're going to, you know, all the heavy duty stuff. So let me get my piece of
That really shouldn't come out.
Yeah, they should. No, all really tough to get out as well. Because also, don't forget, yes, you can use it in your bottle. You can use it on your carpets. You can use it on your sofas. You can also put it into something like a Rug Doctor or a Vax or a Bissell, whatever carpet cleaner that you choose to use. You can actually use your BLUEMAGIC concentrate in place of the solution. So obviously you've got it in the 1 bottle, you can also get it in the 2, and that would make up to 100 bottles of your refillable bottle as well. So if you get the bigger pack, get one and use it just for the carpet cleaning and use everything else. Use the other one for everything else. So like your clothing, for example, use it as a pre-treatment for your clothing. It's fantastic as a pre-treatment for clothing too. So let me get some beetroot out the fridge. Because you like it with fresh beetroot.
I love beetroot.
I love beetroot. And also, we know as well that with it's summer, and we're in the middle of what feels like the 20th heat wave of the 2026, everyone's having barbecues. Are you having barbecues? We're having barbecues. Lots of salads contain beetroot. When the kids go into the living room, and you've got your fresh beetroot on the salad, and then, whoops, it falls. Now, obviously, they're not going to be rubbing, well, I'd hope they're not rubbing it in. If they are, you've got BLUEMAGIC is what I would say. But hopefully they're not rubbing it in like I am. And this works for your pickle beetroot as well as your fresh beetroot, but it's always important to show. So can I show it up close? Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Lan's just taking
Can I take this off, yeah?
So, yeah, you can. Just keep it that way. So keep it horizontal. Oh, You might have to bring the whole stand. Oh, no, there you go. So have a little look here. Can you see you've got the beetroot?
Yeah.
All you need to do is spray with your BLUEMAGIC like so. And you can be liberal. Remember, you've got up to 50 bottles of your BLUEMAGIC and it's gone. Just like that.
Just like that.
Now you can use a cloth. We always recommend, like, you can rub it in with your fingers. The reason I say you can with your fingers, there's no caustics, no bleaches, no solvents, but we recommend getting a cloth, just wiping over the stain like so. And what will happen is you're agitating the BLUEMAGIC.
Mark said it's Mark looking good.
Oh, thank you. Obviously you're agitating that stain and it creates a foam. That foam will then dry down to a salt, and the salt will then be able to be hoovered up or vacuumed up, and then you're good to go. Right, so that's the first of your tough stains. Things like beetroot, everyone knows it's a pain. If you get it down your clothes, what I would do is use your reusable bottle. I would take off the shirt or whatever you can
Yeah,
if you want.
That shirt.
But you take off, hey, it's not that type of shirt. You take off the shirt, and then what you would do is just spray the, and I'll show you that later. You spray the stain, and then what you do, you pop it into the wash and you're good to go. You use it as a pre-treatment. Let's have a little look at some other stains that we have here in the studio to recreate. Now, you're probably not going to spill your wine in a line, but
I'm not going to spill my wine, you can guarantee that.
But if you're wanting to spill, if you spilled your wine, that's there sorted. And I'm just going to show you them all. Worcestershire sauce. Things like soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, your brown sauces. You just pop that there like so, on the carpet, good to go with your Worcestershire sauce. Then, fake tan. Not only is it a pain to get out the skin, it's a pain to get out of your carpets as well. So I'm just going to pump a little there, and I'm going to, this is how much I love you all, I'm going to rub that into my fingers and also the carpet. So that's your fake tan just there. We've also got ink. Ink is another nightmare to get out of. You know, imagine if your kids come back from school, it's the first week of school coming up, they've gone back and one of their ink pens has exploded in the pocket. Well, we're going to show you, you can get things like ink out of the out of a t-shirt as well. You can also, so if you've spilled your red wine, if you spilled your brown sauces, oops, you got a little bit fake tan on there. You spilled your ink. Let's do a little bit of mustard. So a little bit of yellow mustard. Obviously, we're back in burger season again. So you pop your little bit of yellow mustard on. I'm just going to rub that in like so, because that's on your burgers. So we've got that on your burgers. Tomato ketchup. We can do a little bit of tomato ketchup too. So you've seen the beetroot. Let's do a little bit of tomato ketchup as well. I'm running out of space here, but there you go. I absolutely hate tomato ketchup. I'm a mayonnaise girl.
How do you hate ketchup?
No, not for me.
It belongs on everything.
It does not. Mayo belongs on everything. I like a little bit of mayo, not about the ketchup. And I'm just going to use a cloth to take that off. So you can see there, my carpet's a state.
Yeah.
Does your carpet look like that? Also, we always say, when it comes to stains, fresh is always best. So try to get the stain out when it's fresh. Also, drag up any of the food. Like, I'm not just saying spray it on top of food. It's not going to magically make that disappear. Take the food off. Take the big excess clumps off. And then use your, you can blot it off, but use your BLUEMAGIC and get that through the fresh stain. If you've got an old stain, you can use the concentration on your old stain. I would treat it with the concentration first. I'd leave it and let it work its magic. I'd leave it and let it sink in. Then I'd get a cloth and rub it in. You might have to go over a couple of times to get that old, dried in, worn in stain out. But BLUEMAGIC does work on the majority of stains. Now I'm just going to take my little BLUEMAGIC bottle, just here like so, and I'm going to start, I don't know whether you want to come up close for this actually.
Yeah.
I'm just going to start with my BLUEMAGIC, and I'm just going to, in fact I want a different nozzle here. I'm going to start working my magic along those stains. Oh, this bottle is, hang on, let me have a little look there. Let me see if I've got a different bottle actually. Oh no, it's going. It's going.
Now some of the sauce.
Pardon?
All I can smell is Worcester sauce.
I'm sorry. Now obviously, just here like so, it might take a few goes on something like a yellow stain. So you can see it's gone straight through your wine. It's gone straight through your Worcestershire sauce. It's gone straight through your fake tan. It's gone straight through your ink. Now obviously with your tomato ketchup, you can see that, and you can be liberal with this, because if you think this concentration is making up to 50 of your reusable bottles, that's about 25 pence a bottle, which
It's cheap. What can you get for 25p these days?
Now, I would get the cloth and I would just start to agitate those stains. And again, you can see it working like magic through those stains. So you've got, and even with the mustard, can you see it starting? The foam is actually encapsulating that stain. So what's happening is it's lifting the stain and getting caught in the foam. And then what you can do is obviously, I'm just going to keep agitating. So that's your ketchup, gone. Your mustard, gone. If your child drops ink, gone. Your fake tan, again, gone. Worcestershire sauce, gone. And red wine. So we've done the beetroot, the red wine, the Worcestershire sauce. All of that foam, by the way, is going to dry up, and you can vacuum it up like a little salt, basically.
And if a stain is sticking, can you just make it more concentrated?
Sticking, as in if it's not coming out?
Yes. Or is it?
Yes. No, 100%. So what I would do is I would take a little capful of your BLUEMAGIC here.
Yeah.
So take a capful of your BLUEMAGIC. I would pour that concentrate onto the stain and I would let it work. So let that work its magic into that dried in stain. She's here. Oh. I've got my dog with me today. Let it work into the dried in stain and then let the lifting power start to work. Get your cloth, start to rub away at the BLUEMAGIC and the stain. You might have to go over it a couple of times. That's absolutely fine. It's because it's obviously an older stain, but BLUEMAGIC can remove things like your makeup. So your mascara, for example, foundation, that takes a couple of goes, it still works. Your mustard, your tomato ketchup, your Worcestershire sauce, your ink, your red wine. If you spill a couple of drops of red wine, for example, if you're, like we said, grass stains, really good on grass stains, kids going back to school on grass stains, football uniform grass stains, the likes of your beetroot as well. You've got cola, coffee, it's fantastic on coffee, and that's another one on a Monday morning when you're really tired and you spill a little bit, really good for that too. So just remember, you just go to our website. Now it's futuredevelopments.shop. You've got your BLUEMAGIC,
yeah,
your concentrate. One bottle of concentrate makes up to 50 of your reusable bottles with the spray nozzle. And of course you get your measuring cap as well, or you could go one up and get 2 bottles of your concentrate, which will make up to 100 bottles of your BLUEMAGIC as well. And that's the original, that's the first lot of our BLUEMAGIC. It's fantastic as well on the likes of your clothing. It's fantastic on things like your, you know, the extraction hobs. The extraction fans, you know, those little grills, underneath the extraction fan, really good on things like that as well.
It's literally the best stain remover I've personally used.
We have it under our sink.
And I have Andy, so I've had to use a lot of different stains.
We have to use this on so many stains. But again, it is the original. It's been going for 40 years. 2 million people, can't be wrong. They absolutely love BLUEMAGIC. We've also got different parts of the family. So we've got the foam. Do you want to see the foam? Yeah. Shall we have a little look at the foam? These, again, it's another amazing little bit of kit. I think the high foam cleaner, really, really good for your air fryers. Look, are you team clean air fryer after every single use? Yeah. Or are you team clean air fryer after it gets really, really dirty?
I want to be. That's what I need to know. I want to be when it gets dirty. But I actually clean it every time we use it.
We clean it every time we use it.
Oh, other dogs are available, by the way.
So, this is imagine after a roast dinner. Because these are really good, yes, on your air fryers and the element underneath your air fryer. But imagine after a roast dinner. Yeah. Or the end of the month when your oven's got a little bit grimy and a little bit dirty. This is the key to everything, I think, because it actually works away, encapsulates the stains, it encapsulates the dirt. Let's just have a little look. So I would always give it a little shake. Yeah. And then you just spray. I'm going to do half and half. So I'm just going to spray here for you, and we're going to watch it work. Because I think it's really good.
It's quite satisfying.
It's so satisfying, isn't it? Can you see how the foam is changing colour? But not only is the foam changing colour, you've also got the little bubbles, and they're encapsulating all that dirt that sits underneath on that sort of, if you think of roast dinner, you know, like all the burnt on food. Yeah. The little spitting of the food as well that gets onto the oven screen. I flipping hate cleaning the oven. It's my biggest pet peeve.
She won't clean the oven, guys.
No, I don't like cleaning. Why would I want to clean the oven?
At that
It's
point,
not for me.
She's got OCD, but at an oven, she's like, nope, draw the line.
This will make it a lot easier though. I hate the smell, you know, of like burnt food when it's cooking again.
Yeah, I love burnt food.
No, I like burnt. I don't mind a bit of overdone food, but you know this. You know what I mean, don't you? When you've turned the oven on and it stinks.
Yeah.
This will help in terms of encapsulating that dirt and getting it gone. So I'd let it work, like you're seeing there, and then just get a little cloth. And what we're going to do is we're going to wipe away the dirt, like so. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can.
Can you see the difference instantly? And what I like is it also gets off the stickiness too. So you're not just left with a lovely clean oven door. And that can be on the inside of your oven, by the way, guys. It can also be on your grills.
Because they're a pain to clean.
Oh, the worst. So if I could just let the grill sit with the BLUEMAGIC high foam cleaner, that's amazing. Let's try, I'll show you with tiles. We'll come over here. I'll go back over here. We'll move our carpet out of the way. This could be, I'm just trying to think where else, like your conservatory tiles, you know, after winter. You just want to get the dirt
Splashback behind the oven.
If you're cooking steak, eggs,
yeah,
you get a lot of that on splashback. And even if you're cleaning them, this will get into the deeper dirt as well. So I'm just going to pop that on there, like so. We're going to let it work again. We can see how it's catching all that dirt. All of the dirt just there. Now with this, again, just let it work. Let it do its magic. And you can start to see, look.
It's got a bit of like a dirty colour, doesn't it?
But also, not just that. Can you see how it's sort of shrinking and taking the dirt with it?
Yeah.
That's magic, isn't it?
That's what it's called.
BLUEMAGIC.
Magic.
Right, let's just, again, show you. So if I take that off, like so, and we're getting deep into even the sort of grout, you can see.
Because they can be a pain to clean.
Oh, grout is a nightmare, I find. But because you've got the stain removing power of BLUEMAGIC as well, it's lifting the dirt from the grout along with the tiles. You see the difference just there?
Yeah.
How good is that?
That's flipping amazing.
Now, that's another part. You've got the 500ml of your foam cleaner. I personally would be pairing this with your concentrate. They've got different uses. Like I would use the high foam cleaner for your air fryer, for example, for the oven door, if you wanted the grills. Instead of it doesn't have that intense, you know what I'm talking about with certain, and oven cleaners are amazing. They're designed for a specific purpose. It's just, I find the fumes quite a lot in our kitchen. Our kitchen's quite small, so it can be quite overbearing. If I have the BLUEMAGIC and keep on top of it, because they're really fantastic for really, like for a new house. When we moved in, we had someone come and clean the oven. But to keep on top of it, I'd be using the BLUEMAGIC. I'd get the grills, I'd just spray it over both sides and let it do its thing. I'd let it encapsulate the dirt, run off, and it's good to go. So that is your high foam cleaner for your BLUEMAGIC. It's part 2 of our BLUEMAGIC family. Shall we show you the newest kid on the block, which is the BLUEMAGIC?
I think this might actually be my favourite.
Really?
Yeah, and it smells unreal as well.
It does smell. Do you want to have a little sniff? You have a little sniff. Go on, I'll come over. You have a little sniff. You tell me what you think. Does it smell like iPhone?
Yeah, unbelievable.
It is. It's a lemon scented cleaner, by the way, guys. Now you obviously get your sponge in the BLUEMAGIC paste, but it's the fact that it's 99.9% natural ingredients. So you know that it's not harmful, and yet it still works fantastically.
I think that's a big thing now as well, because people want natural clean products.
Yes.
Natural clean food, natural clean products.
Now, if you guys want to come with me, because I'm going to take you over to the sink, metal sinks. Oh, they're a bugbear. We don't have a metal sink anymore. I refuse to have a metal sink because I didn't know this existed at the time. Now, what I would do is I'd just give it a little wash under the water with your BLUEMAGIC sponge. It comes with the sponge, and then you don't need loads. Just give it a little rub like so, and then what you're going to do is we're just going to take this. Now, this could be almost like lime scale, you know, like calc buildup, soap scum. It could be I'm just trying to think, any sort of leftover food from the week.
Food.
You can do, obviously, the taps. The taps always need a little good clean. And then what you do is you just leave it like so, and it really brings up a lovely shine too. I mean, look at I'll tell you what, I'll dry this off. I'll show you what it looks like once it's dried off. And then we'll do the basin of the sink, because the basin of the sink, I mean, look at the finish on that instantly.
Sparkling.
It's so easy to use. It's so easy to clean, and it comes up like brand new. And what I like is it doesn't leave any of those smears or those streaks. Can you see the difference?
Yeah.
So obviously, if I just give the tap a little wipe down, give the handle a little wipe down. Now you probably would take a lot more time and a lot more care than I'm doing, because you have more time when you're cleaning your sink.
She's a busy girl.
But I've got to show you loads of things. But can you see the difference already?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Again,
No smears either.
no smears, no streaks, just that lovely shine. If you've got something like that,
Yep.
so something like your metal sinks, for me, it's a no-brainer.
Can you use that on the oven as well, for example?
Yeah, 100%. You could use it on the oven. You can use it on your sinks. You can use it in the bathroom. You can go into the bathroom. You can use it on the ceramic hobs. Ceramic hobs are, again, another one where you can see everything. So if you've got a little streak, if you've got a little smear, I personally would be using or you know, like burnt-in food.
Yeah.
So burnt-in food is another real pain in the bum. Use it on your ceramic hobs. Really good for that as well. We can go into the bathroom. This is not the kitchen.
Like I said, this is a weird looking kitchen.
No, this is not. And imagine
look at that.
someone's not being clean in their bathroom properly. But you know what it's like, especially if you've it can just build up over time, and it's not through lack of trying. Sometimes limescale can be a pain in the bum to get rid of. So you just get a little bit of your cleaning paste. And then it's on both sides. So, I forgot a cloth.
Again,
I'm sorry. But can you see?
Yeah.
I'm just giving that a little wipe first. Thank you. With your cleaning paste, you can use your high foam cleaner as well if you want to. But if you've got a little bit of a tougher lime scale, I personally would be using the likes of that yellow sponge, and I'd be using that to get it off. So that's one side pretty much done.
That comes off really easy.
Really, really easily. We know that with limescale, it builds up this over the top of it. I'm going to get into the shower so you can see.
Take your clothes off then.
That's another show. You have to pay extra for that. But you know when you've got limescale build up on the shower?
Yeah.
You know, like around your taps?
Yeah.
Work away at the limescale build up with your... It might take a few goes, but with your paste. Mm-hmm. It's a little bit more hardy in terms of, because you're using the scrubbing power as well, than the likes of your foam. The foam is fantastic for the likes of your shower screens or the shower walls. But this, for a particularly tough build-up of your limescale, it's amazing. Now I'm just giving it a little bit of a scrub, a little bit of a wipe down, like so. Just here. There you go. So that's obviously one side. Can I give you that?
Yeah.
Sorry, thank you. I'm going to then wipe it away.
There was a big streak on that as well before.
There was a huge streak on this one. And you see the difference already?
Bloody fabulous.
So can you see, compared to this one?
Yeah.
Now obviously you'll probably take a little bit more time than I do, but the difference is quite significant after one use.
Yeah.
If there is a tougher build-up of limescale,
yeah,
use the BLUEMAGIC paste, give it a scrub. You might have to go over it 1 or 2 times. The smell is really nice though. It's that lovely lemon fresh scent. So you've got the lovely lemon fresh scent.
And everybody likes a lemon smelling cleaner, I think.
Yeah, everybody loves a lemon smelling cleaner.
Like if I thought of like a cleaning smell, lemon would be it.
Yeah, like a lemon or like a grapefruit. Anything that's a bit citrusy, I think you automatically associate it with cleaning.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah.
I think so anyway. Talking of cleaning scents, for your BLUEMAGIC concentration, now there's actually no smell to your BLUEMAGIC concentration. Don't forget you can get all of these products as well on FUTUREDEVELOPMENTS.shop. So if you go to FUTUREDEVELOPMENTS.shop, you'll be able to find all the products there. But this doesn't actually have a smell, BLUEMAGIC. What you can do is, I'll bring this up close so that you can see it, but we've got a floral scent, as you can see just there. So you've got the floral scent, don't mind my hands, and then it just tells you on the back, eliminates unpleasant smells, 1 to 2 dropper bottles per trigger spray. So 1 to 2 of the droppers per trigger spray, and it gives you that lovely scent. So you've got the floral scent. You can find the scents for the BLUEMAGIC as well online. You can find them on our shop, futuredevelopments.shop. So that'll make that nice and smelly too.
Right.
Because you like to leave a little bit of a scent.
What does it smell of?
Cleaning. This is the floral scent. So,
flower scent.
Do you know what? It reminds me of like fresh linen.
Ooh.
Like a laundry detergent scent. You know what I mean? That's
that
a
smell.
Really nice scent. And I believe, are they all the florals just here? Yeah, so you've got the if you like that smell of freshly washed clothes, go for the floral scent. It's absolutely amazing. 1 to 2 droppers per trigger spray, and your house is going to be filled with a really lovely scent as well. Also, last but not least in our BLUEMAGIC family, these are amazing. These are your trainer wipes. Oh my goodness me. You need a trainer wipe. What I love about them, first and foremost, we love a trainer wipe. I think there are so many fantastic brands out there, but they're about half the size. Nothing wrong with that. They work a treat. They work brilliantly. What the team at Future Developments have decided to do is go one up and give you a bit of a bigger surface area to utilise with your wipes that will then target your trainers and make sure they go nice and bright and clean again. But what I love about this is that you've got bamboo. So it is not a plastic filled wipe, it is a bamboo wipe, which is bamboo as a material anyway is antimicrobial, antibacterial, but it's also a very good renewable source. It's a very, very good renewable material to utilise. Bamboo grows at a rate of knots. It's really quick and it's really easy to utilise. Lots of people are using it in bedding now, and we know it's expensive. Like in bedding, you're talking 70, 90, 110 pounds plus for sets of bedding in bamboo. The team decided to use bamboo because it's obviously renewable, it's eco-friendly, and it is a fantastic material when it comes to wipes. Also, let me just quickly open one so that you can see. These have the stain removing power of BLUEMAGIC. So these have got the stain removing power of BLUEMAGIC. Look at the size of this as well. Let me just come and show you the size of your wipe.
And I can vouch because she's just done my trainers.
So can I have one again? Sorry, I'm sure there's a dirty back to one of those somewhere. And I'll show you, and I can do the sole of them as well. Lan bought in her trainers. She's going to do this every time. She bought in some trainers that were absolutely rotten. Now, I can show you just here really quickly. Oh, they're warm. You can see this is slightly, it is dirty at the back. I'm just going to use
They were filthy earlier on.
Absolutely filthy. Lan loves a trainer.
I love a clean
But
trainer.
if she could, she would buy all of her trainers in 2s. She'd have one to wear and one to showcase because she loves a clean trainer. And you can do this over the soles. You can do this. Can you see that?
Yeah.
You can do this over the soles to give a really clean shoe. You can get in the little nooks and crannies with your wipe. One wipe, I find, does a couple, I would say 2 pairs of shoes, at least, maybe even 3. Like you can see just there, look, that's a bit dirty. So
that's a great demo on the trainer. I love a clean trainer too.
Oh, we love a clean trainer. Who doesn't love a clean trainer?
I hate getting them dirty.
You can see the state of what they used to look like compared to now. I'm trying to keep a little bit that isn't quite as clean. And you can see I did all the sole of that one there. But you just use your wipes. You can get them in packs of 4, packs of 20, and you can also get them in packs of 50 as well. With your packs of 50, I would say that's the one that I would be going for. Here we go, you can have your shoe back. Because the packs, thanks babe, you can get the packs of 50 because you have them to hand then. I take them with you. We go everywhere. And obviously, you're always wearing your brand new pair of trainers, aren't you? So you're wearing your brand new pair of trainers and you end up getting covered in mud. I would sit in a bathroom with 1-ply tissue and a little bit of soap trying to get the mud off my shoes. And it's not what, if I had trainer wipes with me in my bag, I wouldn't even panic because you can just use a trainer wipe, get all the mud or any of the dirt off, and then they look like brand new again. So have them in your bags. Take them with you on holiday to neaten up your shoes because sand and dust and things go on holiday. Take them with you to the kids' football so you can wipe them so they're ready to go for the next time, or use them for your kids' football boots, or your own football boots, or your husband's Sunday league football boots. These would be great for as well.
I used to hate cleaning football boots.
It's the one, I don't envy anyone that has to do it because they get absolutely caked. Obviously take the excess off and then you can go ahead and use your trainer wipes. And what I love as well, they come individually wrapped. So you know for a fact they're not drying out. And it's the bamboo. The bamboo really holds and harnesses. She's cleaning on the inside of the tongue of her shoe now, trying to get it all even. But they are fantastic. The bamboo really holds the stain removing power of BLUEMAGIC and works its magic on the shoe. It's flipping phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
So those are your BLUEMAGIC trainer wipes. Now the trainer wipes, again, on the shop, futuredevelopments.shop, where you can go and check it out. All of the BLUEMAGIC family that we've shown you is on the shop as well. Have a look at bundles, have a look at the deals. But we've also got the sister to your BLUEMAGIC. So if you love the stain removing power, and we know that BLUEMAGIC is by far the superior OG stain remover. It's flipping phenomenal. Yes, you have got your stain removing power in your PINKMAGIC. Yes, you've got the soft cherry blossom scent, but it's all about the antibacterial properties of, so it's all about the antibacterial properties of the PINKMAGIC. It's not just 99.9, because that would be amazing. It's 99.99% antibacterial, which eradicates your germs, your bacteria, and your encapsulated viruses. And I know, because I was the same. You're probably thinking, no, what the heck is an encapsulated virus? You're talking things like your coronavirus, your flu, things like that. They are what are known as encapsulated viruses. And obviously the research and the labs have extensive studying to make sure that it hits that 99.99% antibacterial property power in your PINKMAGIC. Not just that, if you go on, take me with you and go to your cupboards and go underneath the kitchen sink and have a look at the back of your cleaner, your multi-purpose antibacterial cleaner. I'm not saying it's not fantastic, because it 100% is, but look at how long you're meant to actually leave that antibacterial spray on the surfaces. Because I bet you did. Some of you will say, I knew, but did you know that most of them sit between 3 to 5 or even up to 7 minutes, leaving it on a surface for those antibacterial 99.9%, which is what it normally is, those properties to actually work its magic on the actual counter surface or on the toilet or on the door handles. You need to leave them between 3 and 7 minutes. PINKMAGIC, 60 seconds.
What?
60 seconds. So if I were to do, for example, the countertops here, you've probably, the work surfaces, we don't have a chopping board because it's granite. So Lauren just chops food on the granite and then we anti-back it after. What you could do, or even on your chopping board, start on one side, leave the chopping board there, might as well include it. Start on one side, spray it. Start working your way down the counter, spray it. By the time you've got to the end and you come back to wipe it, those 60 seconds are normally up. So it's as simple and as easy as that. You're not adding time to your cleaning to still get hold of the antibacterial properties of 99.99% in PINKMAGIC. It's 60 seconds, that's all you need. Now we're going to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show you under the UV black light. Because obviously, and I feel like I'm on, what is it, hotel inspectors or house inspectors. You know, when you get the little black light. I think this is fantastic. We're going to take our PINKMAGIC with us. Remember, just before we go, you've got 1 bottle of PINKMAGIC, which fills up to 50 bottles. You get your reusable bottle, you get the spray nozzle as well, and you also get your measuring cap. Remember, there's no caustics, no bleaches, no solvents in here as well. So it is safe around pets and kids. Obviously, I'd let it dry personally first. Don't spray your kids and your pets with them. That's not what I would recommend, but it is safe around pets and kids. Should we go over here? Come on then. Let's go into the bathroom. So, firstly, I'm going to show you here.
Ooh.
Can you see?
No, that actually makes me feel a bit weird.
I mean, if I turn the light, just really quickly, can you turn the light on so that we can see?
Oh, it's there.
There you go. You can't see any of it.
That actually looks clean.
Now, obviously, BLUEMAGIC is all about the dirt that you can see. PINKMAGIC is about the dirt that you can. So if you imagine, after a week's use of the bathroom, even if you're cleaning all the time, you will end up, in some places, most likely, with your germs, your bacteria, which can be seen under a blue light. Now, I'm not suggesting that you need to go around your home with a blue light. Not everyone's going to do that. But you can just see the power. So again, let me just show you. This is what's happening here.
That's mad how
now
much
I'm going
germs.
to quickly spray with my PINKMAGIC. Do you have a cloth, Lauren?
I can get one.
Yeah, please. In fact, let's turn that back on. So I'll just show you that really quickly. So you can still see, she's gone off. There you go. Thank you. Now I'm going to turn that back off. I'm leaving the PINKMAGIC to work its magic, essentially. But if I start to wipe away, can you see how it would work on the bacteria, the germs, the encapsulated viruses in your home? Can you see?
That's mad.
Yeah. So obviously where I've just sprayed the PINKMAGIC, there's where I haven't sprayed PINKMAGIC. This is where I have. Obviously, I think some of the worst places in terms of your germy areas in the home.
It's mad how much builds up and you have like you can't see.
Yeah, but I think the worst places are things like your door handles, because when it comes to door handles, they're getting touched all the time, and you could be the cleanest person in the world. You're probably not washing your hands or wiping your hands or spraying your hands with antibac every time you touch door handles in your home.
Yeah.
You might be when you're out and about, and that's okay, because a lot of people don't like to touch public door handles, especially in public toilets. But at home, you're probably not going to be doing that. With your PINKMAGIC, if you do that on your deep clean every week, you're sorting out the door handles, you're sorting out the light switches, you're sorting out the tops of high chairs, you're sorting out your tabletops, you're sorting out your countertops, you know, the fronts of your cupboards, the handles of your cupboards. It's amazing because
you actually do ours every
single week. Now that might be excessive to some, but for me it's really important because we've got quite shiny, like you see the finish on these are quite shiny. When the light hits them, you can see all the grime. What I love about PINKMAGIC as well, not only does it help eradicate 99.99% of your germs, bacteria, and your encapsulated viruses, but it also doesn't leave a sticky residue. Because I find, I don't know about you, I find sometimes certain cleaning products can leave a bit of a sticky residue. And then you're going along your countertops and it's a little bit, sometimes a bit like the nightclub floor. You know, when the lights go up and you think, that's what it reminds me of. But there's no sticky residue. So you can just carry on with your day absolutely fine. It also, I find, really fights anything that's sticky on your countertops and your work surfaces and your door handles and things. It's fantastic for that as well. So with your PINKMAGIC, you have got your PINKMAGIC, obviously your concentrate, so it's a full, this will come empty. We've obviously made us up for demonstration purposes, but you've got a full bottle of your concentrate. That makes up to 50 bottles of your refillable, reusable bottle. Don't throw that away, keep that. And you obviously get your spray nozzles as well, and you get your measuring cap, and you also get instructions. If those, for some reason,
you get a hell of a lot.
You get a lot. If that makes its way to the bin, don't worry, because you have got your dilution rates. Can you see just there? So it tells you mild, medium, and heavy duty. So you've got your dilution rates on the bottle, so you never have to panic about losing those instructions on how to mix up your bottle. You'll get used to it over time. It will be fine. I'm telling you now, PINKMAGIC and BLUEMAGIC, that's all you need underneath your kitchen sink. It's all you need. Everything else can go. It's just fantastic. You'll know what I mean when you get it home. We had BLUEMAGIC for stains. PINKMAGIC is also amazing for stains. I use that for my weekly clean because I know that it's got the 99.99% antibacterial properties in there. Yeah. And it works in 60 seconds. Now, if you're talking about going on the go, remember, these are all in our shop, futuredevelopments.shop. So if you go there, you can find absolutely everything. Also, talking of trainer wipes, we've got your PINKMAGIC wipes as well. These. Antibacterial wipes. I flipping love these. Take them with you. If your going out bag, your work bag, your gym bag, these for the gym as well. You know, you might not be wiping down. You are recommended to wipe down every bit of kit in the gym. You are also recommended to wipe down like the keyboards at work if you share, if you hot desk.
Yeah.
Even if you don't and you have your own desk, you might want to just give it a quick wipe, give the mouse a wipe, give the desk a wipe. These as well, if you go to public toilets, I'm the worst for it. I'm literally washing my hands, using my elbow, opening the door with an elbow, opening the door with my foot because I don't want to. The hand dryers apparently just spit out germs. So now I don't use hand dryers. I hope that there's tissue. If I see a towel in a public bathroom, I can't cope. I am a little bit germophobic. I don't love it. These as an alternative in terms of I've washed my hands, I get out my antibac wipe, and I can use that for the door handles, for the toilet seat and things like that. These are amazing. These are really good as well to take with you on the go. If you take the kids to the park for a picnic, you have like one of those little high chairs that you can take out, or taking high chairs to restaurants, you can use one of these as well. Remember, it's got the PINKMAGIC power, but it's also safe around kids and pets. So these are really flipping fantastic, is what I can say. So that's your PINKMAGIC. So you've got your BLUEMAGIC and you've got your PINKMAGIC, and there are different parts of the PINKMAGIC and BLUEMAGIC family. So obviously in the FUTUREDEVELOPMENTS.shop, have a little look, check out what you love to see, and then obviously you can get the wipes, you can get the stationery, you can get the BLUEMAGIC foam. There's loads to choose from. But we've also got, which is one of our newest kids on the block again, I'm going to move my tile over here, and I'm also going to move my chopping board over here because I'm going to do some glue. Now this is amazing, the glue. This is our Monster Grip glue, and it sticks pretty much anything. With these, let me just show you on something like your this is like vinyl. So the reason I want to show you it particularly on this, like we said, we're going through a heat wave. Everyone's probably got paddling pools out, and they give you a little patch to fix the paddling pools, but I don't really find that it's secure. Whereas your Monster Grip, this is fantastic for securing things like vinyl to vinyl. For it can fix things like leather bags. It can do your wood to wood, wood to metal, metal to metal, metal to ceramic, ceramic to ceramic. You know, glass, you can fix your glass and it leaves, it's completely clear. It doesn't have that yellow bloom. So it has that, it dries completely clear for you. It can fix rubber as well. It is absolutely phenomenal. Lots of glues on the super, again, that's what they specialise in, they're super glue. They're fantastic. They know exactly what they're doing. They've been in the industry for years. You get 7 grams or 5 grams or 10 grams or even 20 grams. You've got 50 grams of your Monster Grip glue. This is going to last you a heck of a long time because you only need a couple of drops. There's about, we worked it out, we reckon there's probably 2,000 to 2,500 drops per bottle. It's a lot, isn't it?
Somebody sat there and counted them, I'm sure of it.
There's loads in here, 50 grams. It's honestly flipping fantastic. So you have that one bottle. I would keep it, you keep it somewhere cool. We always store ours in the fridge. But you could keep it in the garage, for example, just somewhere cool, and especially in this heat, I probably would keep it in the fridge. And then you're good to go. Now, obviously it doesn't stick. The bottle doesn't stick the, I'll come and show you actually. I've got 2 different ones here. The bottle doesn't stick the bottle together, so they wouldn't stick together.
Yeah.
Because if they stuck together, then the glue wouldn't come out. Does that, so you don't have that. And also in the lid, let me just quickly show you the lid.
So what does that mean? It doesn't stick plastic on plastic?
No, it does stick plastic on plastic. It's a particular type. It's I can't remember off the top of my head. I will have to double check that for you. But it also, can you see that you've got that little silver at the bottle like so, colours, and you only need a couple of drops. You don't need a lot. If you're crafting, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
But I'm using different colours to show you that we're not cheating. And I'm going to just pop that over there, and you've got a little bit of wiggle room. So until you press down, it's the pressing down, because what you're doing is you're forcing the air out of the glue, and it will work in about 15-20 seconds. If you're wanting a really secure, strong hold for something like a tile, if you can't get a replacement tile and you need to fix it, I would leave it 24 hours. If it's your, I don't know, your grand's favourite teapot, you could, again, I would leave it 24 hours. If it's your partner's favourite pot, again, 24 hours. But it does stick within 20 seconds. Now, this is fantastic for model makers. So if you make your own little models, this is great if you just need to do DIY around the house, and it is super strong hold. This is also fantastic if you're a crafter. So if you're making your Christmas cards, your birthday cards, you use decoupage, you stick the little gems onto, even if you wanted your diamond art to be a little bit stronger, you know, if you stick little diamonds to the cards as well, because you've got the time to maneuver, you can actually move it in place without it sticking sticking straight away. And that is super important because it gives you the time. And you need that time when you are doing things like model making, when you're wanting to fix something together so that you get a seamless fix, when you're wanting to fix your things to your cards. It's fantastic for that as well. Now, obviously, I'm just showing you that it's completely and utterly stuck. So if you've got your paddling
give
pools,
it a big tug.
Oh, well, you have to come here and give it a tug as well. But obviously, with these,
Don't forget to lean back.
It's completely stuck. But with the things like your paddling pools, which you will probably have out in the summer, even bouncy castles, it comes with a patch. I would use the Monster Grip glue. We use them, so we've used our glue for, you know, in the cupboard, you know those little pins that hold the shelf up? They can be a bit of a pain in the bum. So Lan doesn't like anything out on the side. She hates things being out on the side. But what we tend to do is underneath our cupboards, we've got our microwave. So in the cupboard, so it'd be in something like this. Obviously, we open the door when we use it. So we have a microwave, we have our toaster, things like that. The microwave's quite heavy. The shelf doesn't like the microwave. And so the little pins pop out on the side that hold the shelf up. And this can go for, this applies for things like your wardrobes as well and stuff. But this, we use the Monster Grip glue and we stick them to where they're meant to be, and they don't come out. Honestly, it's flipping fantastic. We are absolutely obsessed with our Monster Grip glue. You get 50 grams, remember. So the largest that I've seen is 20 grams per bottle.
We used it on the other week.
Go on.
I don't know if you remember. The microwave shelf fell.
Yes, that's what I was saying, yeah.
All right, yeah.
The little pins in the microwave shelf. Yeah, it fell off. So we use those for the microwave shelf. We've used it for something else as well.
So the shelf has not fallen since. The microwave is still on the shelf.
That's it. But once it's stuck, it's stuck. It is so good as a glue. So if you wanted to get a Monster Grip, it's our super glue. It's industrial strength super glue. Again, for things like your vinyl, for your plastic, for your leather, for your metal, for your wood. And you don't have to stick like for like. So it doesn't have to be wood and wood. It doesn't have to be ceramic and ceramic. It doesn't have to be glass and glass. It could be wood to metal because maybe a photo frame's broken. It could be glass to wood so that it sticks in place. You know, there's a lot of different things that you can do, but it does dry clear as well. So you don't have that white bloom, which I think is really important. So that is your Monster Grip glue. Again, in the Future Developments shop, so futuredevelopments.shop, you can go and find your Monster Grip glue. And I think we have time.
We've got 5 minutes.
5 minutes left. So let's go and have a little look at Auto. Should we just show you the screen wash? I'll talk you through it so you can see. We've made one up earlier, so you can see that as well. Oh, she's fine, okay. I was just panicking. Right, let's go and have a little look at the Autocare screen wash. So, as you can see with these, everybody needs screen wash. Don't be like me. If you are like me, when it comes to screen wash, I wait until it's run out. And by that point, it's too late because you're probably on the motorway and you're probably driving and you probably need the windscreen and you've got a services that's about 20 miles away.
And it costs as well, the cost of a litre of screen wash.
Well, one of these, so it's a big 5 litre like so.
13 quid? Something like that.
On the services,
yeah.
You can get them, I think, for around £5-6, £5.99 if you're not going to a motorway services. But if you think about that, let's say it's £5. 5 times 12, and I'll show you why, because 1 tube of your Autocare screen wash holds 12 tablets. So let me just show you those really quickly so that you can see. 1 tube holds 12 of these. So can you see that there? All you do is you pop one of those tablets into, like if you've got one of these kicking about, an empty one, a 5 litre, or one of those tablets into a 2 litre bottle and then pour that into your screen wash holder and then pour another 2 litres in. Sorted. But 1 tablet makes 5 litres. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It makes 12 of these. Are you going to be carrying around 12 of your Autocare? Are you going to be carrying around 12 of your screen wash?
And I also can't afford 12 of them.
No, probably not. Are you going to be carrying around your Autocare tube? Yes, probably. You can pop them literally into the glove compartment. You can pop them into where you hold your drinks if you wanted to. And this might sound silly, but having these as a gift is really, really good, especially if you've got someone that's just passed a driving test. So these with the likes of your little triangles and your high-vis jackets, because everybody needs screen wash, and they probably have a bottle of water in their car. If not, a bottle of water is more affordable than a big 5 litre on a motorway services. And
easier to store.
Way easier to store. You've got 12 in there. They go down to -3, but they also have the insect and bug repellent, so it helps stop them from really sticking to your car. And they've got rain guard as well, which is really good. It sort of beads and sort of don't like buying it because it's a bit inconvenient. Tube with the 12 individual tablets, it's convenient.
Yeah,
it's handy. It's you know, you just pop it in the car and you're good to go. You grab one and you're sorted. I think it's amazing. It's a really, really good alternative to your 5 litres. It makes 12 5 litres. You pop it in. It doesn't need to be warm water. It can be cold water. Pop it into the cold water. Let it dissolve fully. It turns into this colour. So these are the ones that we made earlier. Turns into this colour. And then, of course, you're ready to pop it into your car and you're good to go. Not everybody's car holds 5 litres, but you have some then. You can either store it in the garage or you just make up to what you need in the car.
I can vouch for these.
You use them all the time.
I'm the boy of the relationship for these.
You get them for your dad as well.
Yeah.
They're just so handy to have. They are the answer, I think, to not panicking on the motorway. Lots of people say winter's the worst. I think summer can be just as bad because you get the dirt. Like if it rains, then you've got all the dirt that's smeared over the front of the windscreen. Makes it a little bit harder to see. And all the dust. And having a good windscreen wash is really important because it washes it all away and makes it easy to see. Yeah. Great, obviously, you get loads of bugs that get stuck on and they get dried on. These are really good for that as well. So that is your Autocare tablets.
Yep.
Again, in the Future Development shop. So you go to futuredevelopments.shop for anything, and that's not just your Autocare. That is the likes of your BLUEMAGIC, your PINKMAGIC, your Beldray, you know, your so like the iron water, for example. There's loads of different products in there. Have a little look at futuredevelopments.shop. Make sure to go and check those out. And of course, we are here every single day, so do make sure to watch the rest of the videos. But until then, we'll see you very soon. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Goodbye.